don't fall into that trap ya William Ruto ya kuwatumia maaskofu wakubwa wa kutoka eneo hili, awapatie mahelikopta wazunguke nayo kila mahali, waende State House, wakae na yeye kando pale, waambiwe nendeni mukaconvince Kalonzo Musyoka ajiunge na yeye. Wasiharibu wakati wao na wachunge heshima. That I, Kalonzo Musyoka, Odinga, Amalo, Rigathi Gachagua, Martha Karua, Fred Matiang'i, or any other of our colleagues in the United Opposition will be bought or will be intimidated or will be compromised to burden this nation clearly must be daydreaming. Or if they dream at night, a very deep type of dreaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, the United Opposition lately seems to have finally laid down their differences and come out with a clear path to tackle President William Ruto ahead of the 2027 general election. A move that has lately scared both President William Ruto and Raila Odinga. Why have I said that it has also scared Raila Odinga? For the first time since Raila Odinga joined hands with President William Ruto, he has started confessing that ODM party will field a candidate for the presidency come the year 2027. These were words that Raila Odinga himself said yesterday, a clear indication that Raila Odinga has not made up his mind of supporting William Ruto beyond 2027. Now, according to the latest report, the United Opposition has finally settled on the names of the coalition which will act as a united outfit for all the political parties in the United Opposition to tackle President William Ruto come the year 2027. The name of the said coalition is said to be the Komboa Kenya Alliance. Now, apart from this, also almost all the parties within the United Opposition have decided to support single candidates in the upcoming by-election. This was the first move that scared William Ruto, since he did not think that the parties would shield their ambitions to support a single candidate. More so, President William Ruto didn't think that Rigathi Gachagua's party, DCP party, would shield its ambitions in the by-elections in Bere North constituency, where Rigathi Gachagua withdrew his support for he withdrew his candidate, the DCP candidate, from fielding a candidate in the Bere North constituency by-election, and went ahead to support and rally people behind DP Muturi's party. The DP party led by Justin Muturi's candidate, that is Newton Karish. As we go forward, this was the first move that revealed to President William Ruto that Gachagua means business, that Gachagua and all other parties within the opposition means business. They are not going to stand and see William Ruto take it all due to their own personal interests or personal differences, where even Jubilee Party, by the way, decided they are not going to table candidates in areas where the United Opposition has decided to field a single candidate. Now, the second move by the United Opposition, which actually shattered the hopes of President William Ruto in beating the United Opposition come the year 2027, is where they have finally settled on a single flag bearer for the United Opposition and also the running mate from the team. Currently, according to the intel we have, the United Opposition is secretly settled on Kalonzo Musyoka as their preferred flag bearer for the United Opposition come the year 2027, with Dr. Fred Matiang'i as his running mate. Now, this has forced the government to try so much and convince Kalonzo Musyoka to get out of the United Opposition, even with the promise that Ruto has offered Kalonzo to make him his running mate in the 2027 general election. But Kalonzo Musyoka has turned down every offer brought to him. We are told that Ruto has even called Raila Odinga to the table to help and try beg Kalonzo Musyoka to accept his offers and bring him to the table ahead of the 2027 general election. But Kalonzo has failed to listen to William Ruto's offer and give William Ruto a chance, because he, Kalonzo Musyoka, knows that he has a chance against William Ruto come the year 2027 due to the opposition actually settling up on him. And let me tell you, you should rubbish every claim of Rigathi Gachagua saying that he is going to vie for the presidency, because we know Rigathi Gachagua constitutionally isn't viable for this seat. And if Rigathi Gachagua isn't viable for the presidency, then Gachagua has proved beyond reasonable doubt that he is playing with the mind of President William Ruto and the government at large, where he is trying to sell his bid for the presidency. But in real sense, looking at how Gachagua has been behaving with Kalonzo Musyoka, we know that Gachagua settled on Kalonzo Musyoka as his preferred presidential candidate. Look at what happened last week during the weekend, where Kalonzo Musyoka invited Gachagua in Machakos. And if you listen to the speech of Rigathi Gachagua in Machakos, you can deduce what actually Rigathi Gachagua was saying. He was saying, we are behind Kalonzo Musyoka as the united opposition. And to prove that also, the united opposition has also settled on Fred Matiang'i as its running mate. You saw that after Kalonzo held a meeting with after Kalonzo and Rigathi Gachagua attended their rally in Machakos, Kalonzo went ahead to join Fred Matiang'i in Kajiado at a church service on Sunday, where Matiang'i together with Kioni were attending the said church service. Now that was a clear indication that Kalonzo and Matiang'i have an agreement, that Kalonzo and Matiang'i have finally found a common ground. And that common ground is for Kalonzo to be the flag bearer of the opposition and Fred Matiang'i to be the running mate for Kalonzo Musyoka. Now, Kalonzo Musyoka has made a chilling confession on how President William Ruto is trying to convince him to come to his team. Speaking, Kalonzo Musyoka says, William Ruto has tried everything to buy my loyalty. First he sent Kithure Kindiki, then he came himself, and now he plans to send Murkomen with billions and Raila Odinga on the table. Each time I have said no, because I cannot betray the trust of Kenyans who have stood with me. I refuse to hawk my people the way Raila has done for personal gain. Let it be clear, I will never sell Kenya for a meal, and I want you to see for yourself who the real watermelon is. That is what Kalonzo Musyoka said. Now that is a clear indication that Kalonzo Musyoka has the intel. And if Kithure Kindiki was sent to him, remember, Kithure Kindiki during even his development tours in the Ukambani region, he went there with people like Moses Wetangula, Musalia Mudavadi, and Farouk Kibet. And during their tour, or during their development tours, their agenda was try to convince the people of Ukambani to actually tell Kalonzo Musyoka to join the government. Remember them telling Kalonzo Musyoka, it's high time that you come to the table. It's high time that you join the government. It's high time that you come and dance with us in the government of President William Ruto. We are ready to offer you this and this in this government. But Kalonzo Musyoka, knowing what the future holds, knowing that President William Ruto has lost it to the people of the Republic of Kenya, has turned down every deal that has been brought to him, because he knows if the united opposition currently is uniting and they have come up together with clear strategies, they have even found a name for their coalition, and they have settled on Kalonzo Musyoka as their flag bearer. Why should Kalonzo Musyoka throw that to the dogs for William Ruto, who will, if Ruto is elected beyond 2027, then it will be over for him. Kalonzo Musyoka will lose it all, because Ruto, even if you are elected with him beyond 2027, Ruto will only concentrate on himself. You will never see Ruto involving himself in political banters. You will never see Ruto try to champion for anything in the Republic of Kenya. And those politicians who have a future in their political career, they have not vied for the presidency, nor have they served their presidency for 10 years, will be lost if they follow William Ruto. And Kalonzo Musyoka doesn't want that. And that is why he has decided to expose every deal that has been brought to him by President William Ruto. For now, I would love to know your take on regards to these confession by Kalonzo Musyoka, and do you think Kalonzo Musyoka and Fred Matiang'i's ticket will actually bring home the win for the united opposition come the year 2027? For now, that's what's up. I remind you that this is the Kenyan Daily Report. Please go ahead and subscribe. See you in our next video.